Tonight at the State House, that's where a panel of lawmakers is looking at whether South Carolina should change how we elect judges.
This comes after some have called for lawmakers who are also attorneys to not have a say on who sits on the bench. News 19's Becky Buds tells us more.
The question of who should elect South Carolina judges may soon be answered. A newly formed House of Representatives committee tasked with studying judicial reform met for the first time on Tuesday.
Now, our selection of judges is not perfect. There is no perfect method for the selection of judges.
Supreme Court Justice John Kittredge, who is running to replace Chief Justice Donald Beatty, was among several speakers to testify before the committee.
I'd begin by saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I hear for a refinement of the existing system.
South Carolina is one of two states where the legislature elects judges. Tuesday's hearing comes during the second day of this year's judicial screenings before a panel known as the Judicial Merit Selection Commission, or JMSC. Critics of the system want legislators who are lawyers off the panel because they might appear before the judges they screen. There also are suggestions to have the governor nominate judge candidates and then have the General Assembly vote. Lexington County Representative Micah Caskey chairs the JMSC.
But I have no pride of authorship over our current system and remain open to all discussions about what we should, in fact, do. I just don't hear often a compelling case for why the suggestion will necessarily make things different and better.
However, committee members and speakers don't support the popular election of judges. There was also consensus for more diversity on state benches, including the all-male Supreme Court.
We can have a great bench. We have a great system. But if it doesn't reflect the people of South Carolina, we are going to lose the respect and integrity of the public that we serve.
Because in the last few years, we have, in my opinion, not done a good job as far as electing judges of color.
The committee will hold several more public hearings before releasing its recommendations in February. Reporting at the State House, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
And we're being told that committee is going to hear from public safety officials at their next meeting coming up on November 14th.